Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make a thumbnail in Photoshop. So this kind of varies depending on what type of thumbnail you want to make. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to find a very default thumbnail. Okay, we're just going to look for one that's pretty average. Like you've probably seen it used tons of times. We're honestly just going to go to let me see what I can find. Okay, so this is some of Marcus Brownlee's stuff. Actually, I don't think he's the best one to really copy, but let's just find something that people would actually use. So I feel like something like this would be something people use, or even something like this, right? Pretty simple. Face here, text here, just anything that you want to copy, go ahead and paste that in. So obviously what we're trying to do is just kind of get reference of what people do. So the person would go here. So if you have a picture of yourself, you would put that here, but it's not really necessary. It's mainly the text. So as you can see, it's for a how-to video. So I'm going to go ahead and press T to create text and Control A to select everything. I'm going to go ahead and make it white. I mean, we can make it yellow. I'm going to keep it white though, since it's just some of the stuff. As you can see, they also have a little bit of shadow and stuff to them. And I'm going to give you my recommendations for this text stuff. But let's say you're trying to teach someone how to make a thumbnail actually. So we're just going to go ahead and put that in just like so. So I'm going to go ahead and hide this. And then as you can see, it's kind of hard to see. It'll always be hard to see unless you change this one setting. So what I like to do is I like to add a drop shadow. If you want to copy my settings, here's it right now. There you go. Same thing with this one. So it just makes it easier to see depending on what you actually put it on. Also, if you want to make your font look really good, all you need is literally just a font. Like figure out what kind of font you want to use. I usually use this one right here. And that's probably one of my favorite as it's pretty clean, pretty simple, and bam, there we go. We already have our text. If you want to rotate this, all you need to do is select all of it by holding on the move tool, select all of this and rotate it just like that. Boom. And so if you have a face, you can add the face here. If you don't have a face, what I usually recommend is showcasing what it is you're trying to do. So if I'm trying to do a YouTube thumbnail, I think a good way to go about it is kind of showcasing like a YouTube thumbnail. You know what I mean? Show what you're trying to teach. So something like this is pretty good, but he uses his face. Let me take a look at something that's faceless. Let's see. Or maybe even an icon. I can work with an icon. Not too crazy, but even just like an image maybe, right? Having this image would honestly make a pretty decent difference because you're visually showcasing something. We're just going to go ahead and delete the background here. Like so. Yikes, this cropping is atrocious. There we go. And then we're just going to do the same method that we did last time where it's the drop shadow method. But this one is kind of harder to see. So we might need I don't know, it's like weirdly transparent as well. Oh, there we go. So maybe even something like this. As you can see, they have a blue background. I would usually copy a background, but if you don't have a background to copy, you can always just use the gradient feature. So if you go over to the paint bucket, hit the gradient, and then make any gradient that you want. It's up to you. I like blue. I think blue is nice. Blue is simple. And then if you want a bonus tip, select the main portion of the text. Click this, make it yellow, and there you go. Now you have a highlight, okay? Maybe even an S, I don't know. Or even like make a thumbnail. Boom. So just keep it simple. Make sure you use up whatever space that you do have for this, thumbnail. Ideally, it'd be best with like an actual face here, but if you can't put a face, just show what you're doing. That's the best way to go about it, and this is personally how I would do it. Bonus tip on these as well, if you want these to stick out, or like if you want to copy someone else's like format, you can always just add this little stroke and then set it to whatever color. That's how people do that sort of text. So yeah, I personally don't like that too much. I like this because it makes it look a little cleaner, and that's personally what I would do to make thumbnails on Photoshop. And again, you really just copy or imitate what other people do, but that's how you do it. If this was helpful, consider subscribing and leaving a like.